All right, toy fans. So we've got another. This is kind of a twofer right now because we've got old stock from 2025 and new stock brand new for 2026. We are looking at the red sports car. Well, it's known as red sports car, but it's just sports car 60448. Now, this came out, I believe, 2025. This one just came out, and a lot of people comparing the two together because there's a lot of similar things. And this is the 60486 EV Supercar. We're going to kind of compare the two because, like I said, there's a lot of similarities between both of them that we really should look at both. Now, the 60448, so the sports car, it is a red car like this. We'll look at this one first. It's 109 pieces, comes in a rather smaller box in comparison. We get a 1-to-1 scale of the minifig, which is this really cool dude with a Hawaiian shirt and a phone. We got the bottom there. We got, legalese and stuff. On the back, we get to see that he has a opening trunk. He has a sponge and a water bottle. And he's got his phone. He's hanging out. We got a nice city design here. This looks pretty cool. He's a cool looking dude, right? Now, let's go and look at the brand new 2026 EV Supercar. Red, black, kind of the same thing. We get a picture of it on the side there. We get, of course, legalese and stuff on the top. Hey, looky there. We got another cool dude with you got it, a phone with a jacket and a red shirt. So there's a lot of similarities between these, and people are seeing it and going, On the back, of course, we see that opens up, but it's not a trunk this time. Instead, it exposes the battery. And then, of course, we get a car here driving in the scene. So, again, a lot of similarities, but there are some differences between the two. Now, with that being said, we do have our two books. Now, the books themselves, they look to be pretty much almost the same thing. This one feels a little bit thicker, but not by much. This, of course, is the sports car, which we put it together, and this was actually a pretty good build. I enjoyed this quite a bit. Nothing too crazy, nothing really to write home about, but that's our sports car. Now, the EV Supercar, the brand new one for this year, very similar. It uses, I believe, the same kind of harness and a lot of the same parts. Like a lot of the designs and stuff are very reminiscent of one another, but they do build quite differently from one to the other. Now, this one does have a lot of cross-sell art in the back. We get the dragster, we get a Lego truck, we get of course, the EV Superstar, the fry truck, which I talked about that when I did the Carlos chili dog stand. So several of these are on my list. The taxi over here, the taxi and the roadster are both coming to me. I still want to get of course, the Lego truck and the prisoner escape. Lots of cool things, lots of things coming up there. Interestingly enough, I notice that they're doing a lot more fold out this year with stuff coming out, whereas before we didn't have quite as much. Now, out of this set, we got the sports car. I did get the donut truck. The ambulance is still on my list of things to get, but I'm also focusing on a lot of new things now. That's it as far as the boxes and as far as the cars. Let's bring out our tray of cars and stuff. Now, I was going to try the other camera, but it's still acting up on me. Now, one thing I wanted to point out here is the cars themselves are pretty much the same size. They're very, very similar. And again, they use a lot of the same parts. This one's canopy is a little bit further forward than this one. This one is not. This has more red. This has more black. But there are some beautiful things about it. As far as the minifigs, you got this dude here with the really cool jacket. I like this one a lot. I love the look of him. And you got this one that also has a cool jacket, but they're also very similar. Both black hair, glasses. He has glasses. He has sunglasses. Now, he does not have a reverse face, Whereas this minifig does. You got them smiling, or you can have them in a little bit more of a serious tone. Now, I do love that they did that and they added that portion for him. This one, I would have loved to have had it where he didn't have sunglasses, but he's obvi too cool for that. Both of which have cell phones. Now, I've heard people talk about the fact that it's like, why do they have cell phones? If this is a car and we're trying to promote, good driving habits or anything else, do they really need their cell phones? I don't know. I don't know, but they do have it. Both of these are 6 studs wide. I have a garage that will accompany the 6 stud wide car. So, still in that Lego City design. They're not big like the Speed Champion, so it's a little bit different. You can only fit one figure inside the vehicle. You can't double them up and set them next to one another. Now, as far as this build, we only had one blue stud left, whereas on this build we had a horn, a transparent clear quarter tile, a red transparent tile, and a black cheese wedge. There is that difference in the two that, hey, one has more than the other. But we're here for the cars and the look of the cars. Now, this is the older of the two, the 2005. The building techniques, as far as like building up the sides and everything, are phenomenal. Both of them have wool covers. This one in black, this one in gray and red. This one has the touches of gray that make it really, really nice. Now, things I notice. The way that this is clutched down, the canopy doesn't want to sit quite as well as this one does. Now, this one is all streamlined. It sits in really nice. If you open it up, you get, of course, steering wheel. You get your... Oh, look. There was another piece that it came with. So you had 5 pieces left over. You get the gray chair here. You get a steering wheel. And that's pretty much it. In the back, you do get a water bottle, like a spray bottle, and this tile that acts as a sponge. And it does fit in there, whereas that is supposed to be like a trunk. It is pretty cool. Like, I really dig this aspect quite a bit. And the fact that it has these studs here helps hold that canopy down a lot more. Now, we do get the double clears up there that make it look like lights. We do get the transparent reds in the back that make it feel like tail lights. And these holes that almost serve as like tailpipes in the long run. He does, as far as your minifig, he does fit in there really well. One thing to keep in mind is that there's no place for him to set his phone. So he's driving with his phone in his hand. And let me tell you, boys and girls, that is a no-no. Now, that's the 2005 version. Now, let's look at our 2026 version, which is the EV Supercar. This is brand new. We do get the full transparent tiles on the back for the tail light. This would have been good to have like maybe some sort of license plate on there, but we didn't get it. We get, of course, some silver lingots for grills. We do get the transparent bricks up here for the lights, which looks phenomenal. The car itself looks great. Get a little bit of a fin there on the back. Now, much like the other, this does peel up, but this does not have the studs that go back onto this. Instead, it goes forward. So that's something to keep in mind. This only holds at one point, which is the very front. The reason why I bring that up is that also from being pulled, the clutch power at the front pulls it forward and makes it sit kind of cockeyed, like kind of pushed up. We do get these bricks down here in the bottom in the tan, which makes it like leather. And then this is the portion that you can pop it up and you get your battery. Now, this is a lot like the battery design or the battery tiles that was on the EV sports car, which also the electric vehicle, but it was vastly different with fluorescent colors and had an EV station. If you had the EV supercar, or I'm sorry, if you had the EV sports car, then you have the option to put that the EV charge station on this, and you've got a whole charge station for your vehicles, which I will incorporate into my probably city build once I'm able to get that going. One thing I do like about this, we have studs that are over on each side of this, so you can, in theory, take the phone, snap it into place on one side, and so when you go to put your minifig in, he is not holding his phone, which I actually like. But I will go ahead and say one problem that I have seen with this particular minifig in this vehicle is this. Okay, we get the feet plugged into the anti-studs in the bottom. Okay, so we'll get them placed into the vehicle. Let's move his arms up. Place him in the vehicle, we'll push that down, and then we'll place this on. The head barely meets that. It actually kind of helps push that up a little bit more, and there's no way to push that down anymore. So that is one area that's kind of a tough spot for me. I'm not too keen on that. I will say the building of this for the red into black, this part is very satisfying as far as a build. It's very quick. Both of them are both 109 pieces, so they're very fast builds. There's nothing too crazy about it. They both roll really, really well. The wheels are already attached to the wheel wells, so there's a lot here that's just very basic. But if you're into Lego City building and you want to have vehicles, both of these are must-have in my opinion for your Lego City stuff. I got this one a while back. I have had it together for a while. I was late to the game to get this, but I'm glad I picked it up. It's still available as far as I know, so it's definitely one of those. If you come across it, it's worth getting. It's a very cool build. This one, brand new for this year, I'm still quite surprised. Even though there's a few flaws here and there, overall, this is still a solid build. Both of them are amazing. The minifigs are fun. I like that this one has the ability to put that phone over on the side, which to me is very important because now he's not holding his phone in his hand while he zooms across the world. The police are definitely not going to bother him. Whereas this guy with his shades, his Hawaiian shirt and jacket, he's bound to get picked up. He's bound to get picked up. All right. Well, that's, here's the thing. That's all I got to say about the City EV Supercar, of course, and the sports car. Both of them. I mean, these are great vehicles, honestly. They are cool vehicles. In my opinion, if you're into the Lego City building and you want some vehicles, both of them are perfect to have. They really hit the note as far as cool, modern. They could fit in a cyberpunk city easily. They could fit in a modern city easily. Both of them, I think, are just incredible cars. And the builds are quick and also very satisfying. So there you go. Hopefully this helps you make your decision with whether you want to pick these cars up or not. I think they're pretty cool. I think you should. You should. But that's just my opinion, right? Yeah, what do I know? Hey, I thank you all for showing up. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe. Hit that like button, comment down below. It really helps me feel that this stuff is getting out to you and helping you out. I know I apparently helped some people the other day, and I was very, very excited about doing it. If I happen to be a little bit behind on comments, just give me a week. I usually check them, but sometimes I do get behind. I've got a busy household. So I don't want you to feel like you're ignored. I will try to get to you as much as I can as long as I'm able to. All right. As far as, my bio, I've got a link tree. I've got stuff there that kind of helps out. If you happen to see these on my shop, if I put it in Amazon shop, you could definitely pick them up there. I'll probably add them at some point. Okay. Hey, I thank you all for showing up. I appreciate it. And I hope that this video helps you in your decision making. So I love you all. Jesus loves you more. There's nothing you can do about it. Good luck with the build and happy brick hunting.